You have never learned how to prioritize, nor to notice when you're getting stressed out. The learning needs to be about what excellence looks like in this job specifically and what additional specialization do I need to get. Everything gets done to the same standard of excellence, and anything left undone starts to feel like a personal failure. Welcome to The Hard Skills. I'm Dr. Mira Brancu, and this is the show where I help leaders in high-pressure, expert-driven organizations build the skills that actually move people and systems and create healthier organizations. I came to this as a clinical psychologist turned executive advisor and leadership trainer with a take that sits where culture, politics, interpersonal savvy, and emotional intelligence meet. If you've ever sensed something about your leadership situation was off and couldn't quite name it, and if you want to get better at the human and political realities of the work, you're in the right place. So let's get to it. Do you feel like you've turned into a complete micromanager and hate feeling like you have to be? Or like you work more than ever before because you can't miss deadlines and you can't let go of anything and everything keeps piling up? Let's talk about it. I worked with a leader, and I will call her like the VP, who ran a research function at a mid-sized biotech company. She was brilliant. She was the kind of person who was a total catch for the company to recruit. I mean, like they were thrilled to be able to get such an expert, right? But by the time that she was 2 levels up from where her expertise actually lived, she was drowning. She had to review every deck that came across her desk and then every revision of that deck because all of it felt like it fell on her and on her reputation, and like her reputation was on the line. That's what she felt like. That's what she thought. And so her team then started padding timelines, and meetings got pushed further out because she hadn't finished reviewing something that honestly didn't need that level of review. And the fact that she was applying the exact same standard that made her exceptional in her old job to a job that requires something else totally different, and she didn't realize that, was really the problem. So here's the pattern that is really common, and it's not only in biotech or research, but like among people who came up through professions in highly technical, credentialed, or regulation heavy fields. And that includes research, law, medicine, engineering, any field where being right, accurate, and thorough is the whole job. In those fields, you learn that everything gets done to the same standard of excellence, and anything left undone starts to feel like a personal failure. There's no prioritization, and it also comes with the intense performer phenomenon because an intense performer never lowers the bar, but that also means that you just quietly burn yourself out. And it also means people start getting frustrated because you will go quiet for days and they have no idea what's going on, or they start walking on eggshells around you because you've got so much piled up, you get irritable and snap at them, and you may not even realize it. And not being on top of everything feels like a failure. And so since you never fail at anything and you never give up on anything, and you can take on way more than most people, you have never learned how to prioritize, nor to notice when you're getting stressed out. Everyone else sees it and feels it, but you don't. And so what happens is when you then go through a leadership 360-degree feedback, where everyone rates kind of like how you're doing and provides input, and it comes back, you can see there's an issue, but they couch it in lighter, kinder terms. Like, she just needs to let go of perfectionism and realize she's great. Or she needs to delegate more so others can help her. What they really mean is she's micromanaging, she's overbearing, she's stressed out, she's trying to control too much. And the funny thing is that the advice to let go of perfectionism or delegate more doesn't work anyway, because there is a really good reason perfectionism and holding on to projects has worked for you. And it is not a personality quirk. Okay. It was the thing that got you success until now. So then when someone tells you just to let it go, quote unquote, let it go, what it feels like is they're asking for you to abandon the exact trait that built your credibility with nothing to replace it. It's like they're saying, stop being you, let go of your identity. That's not a fix. That's a threat. It's not helpful, right? So, what actually helps is treating this level of leadership as a new specialization in a second discipline. You are re-specializing, okay? So instead of learning how to quote unquote care less, which is impossible for people who overengage in every single thing that they do, the learning needs to be about what excellence looks like in this job specifically and what additional specialization do I need to get, as opposed to the specialization I had to get at the level of high excellence I got to, right? So it's not lowering your standards, it's aiming your standards at the right target. So if this sounds like you, if you're still using your old skills and scorecard for a new role, that's fixable. You just need to make the retraining plan more intentional and structured. And if you're ready to join a cohort of highly accomplished people who are working on this together, the fall cohort of the Strategic Leadership Resiliency Fellowship, which is my 5-week accelerator within the TowerScope Leadership Academy, is now open again. And we're accepting people on the wait list so that we can create a good, thoughtful cohort. So if you're interested, check it out on www.gotowerscope.com. And I'm also going to put a link in the show notes. And I hope that you consider this kind of an opportunity for you to find your second specialty. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.